you're looking to dive into topics on how to live a happier, healthier, more fit, and long lifespan, then you've come to the right podcast. Livin the Dream with me, Coach Damian Evans. Together, we will explore the topics on all things health, fitness, and wellness. Together, we will be lifelong learners on this journey to living the ultimate dream. What up, Dream Team? Coach D here, coming at you with another growth MINIsode. This will be a bite-sized episode with the goal of setting a growth-minded intention and focus for the upcoming week. Each MINIsode is going to offer a quote that encapsulates the theme of the week. And after the quote, we're going to dive into a weekly focus, something small that we can concentrate on for the following 7 days. As well as we're going to touch on a physical activity and a nutritional tip that will better assist us in working towards a more healthy and optimal way of living our own dream life. And each MINIsode is going to end with the recommendation for the week. The recommendation could be anything from a podcast, a book, an article, a paper, anything that I think is going to help better educate ourselves toward the overall focus of the week. And if this is your first time listening to a MINIsode, the goal is to listen on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday to be ready to start the challenges of the week on Monday. So listen to just one MINIsode every week. And as that week finishes, move on to the next week's MINIsode. I mean, you could start all the way over at MINIsode number 1, or you can join up with the team right now. These MINIsodes will only be as beneficial to you as you're willing to make them. So if you're playing along with the weekly focuses or the physical activity and nutrition tips, it'll help you be much more successful to do this with someone in your life. So grab an accountability buddy and share on your social media platforms the challenges of the week. You never know who is going to be quietly watching and rooting for you. And you never know whose life you will truly inspire just by sharing your journey, both the challenges and the successes. You're going to be far more likely with a support system and a social network to be successful. Get someone that's chasing similar fitness goals as you and do this with them. And as you work on making your life healthier and you motivate your network through your positive actions and your lifestyle choices, the ripple effect, it's unimaginable with who will be touched by you motivating and posting and including others in your journey. So let's dive into this week's Growth MINIsode. Before we get to the quote of the day, I have to give a huge shout out to those of you who completed all 7 days of the physical activity challenge. 100 squats and 50 push-ups every day for a full 7 days. And this is just the people that posted about it online and proved to me that they did all 7 days. There was a bunch more of you that said that you did follow along and you were just kind of doing it on your own. The people that proved to me were Jen Havlet, amazing, Kristen Braun, Jamie and Jen Martinez, the sisters. We had Jenny and Jaden, amazing mother and son duo, Tracy Witt, Fernando Sales, and Lisa Schmid. They did an amazing job hitting all 7 days, crushing that physical weekly challenge. All right, and now on to this week's quote. This week's quote comes from the one and only author, Mark Twain. Mark Twain said, "Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see." Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. The more I hear about the science of kindness, the more it amazes me with what the ripple effect looks like. People with bad moods can definitely spread as well, but there's just something super infectious about interacting with someone who is out of the ordinary kind. Even just watching someone do something kind for someone else can have an effect on us. Sometimes it's easy for us to only look at the craziness happening in this world. If you watch the news or if you scroll through your feeds, I mean, sometimes, depending on who you follow and who you watch, of course, it may seem like the people of this world are literally going to destroy the planet itself. However, if you look in the right places, you'll find that kindness is everywhere. And we have some pretty radical people doing some extraordinarily beautiful acts of kindness. Every day we hear stories of people trying to make this world a better place. You'll see the small things happening around your community, and you'll even see those impactful worldwide changes being made with the power of what we can do if we put our efforts together. But it all starts with just one person. You, your mindset, and how you choose to interact with people will have a direct effect on everything that is happening around you. Kindness is one of those rare things in this world that will grow exponentially the more that you share it. Kindness is one of those rare things in this world that will grow exponentially the more that you share it. It's a fact backed by science that if you perform just one act of random kindness a day, you will decrease your levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. But not only just your body, the person that you're interacting with as well. Both of you guys, you will have your bodies flooded with hormones that can make you calmer, healthier, and happier. Serotonin, which helps relax and make you feel good. Endorphins, which reduce pain. And oxytocin, which reduces blood pressure and makes you feel more loving and feel loved. Both of you will receive all of those awesome benefits. You and the person that you interact with will feel like being more active. You'll feel more confident. Weirdly enough, you'll feel less aches and pains. And you could even end up living longer with the benefit of all these health boosting factors, along with your sense of community that you've just built. And the other people who just observe your event of kindness, if there's anyone that just witnessed it, those people are also filled with all of those feel-good hormones and endorphins. That's crazy to me. They're going to be far more likely to extend kindness and to others and to pay it forward. So things like holding the door for someone or spotting a coffee for a stranger who may just be a little bit short, helping an elderly person cross the road, or helping your neighbor carry a bunch of groceries. You could even just do something as small as offering a smile to someone and actually meaning it. It doesn't have to be huge. And you don't have to do it with the intent of receiving anything in return. But this can make a huge difference in your community. The people that you've helped, those people will help others. And these people will help even more people. These acts of random kindness can have a ripple effect that travels across your community, across your city. And who knows how far it goes with what impact it may have. With enough of us, we could change the world. And that's the dream life that I'm trying to live. And it all starts with one, just with one person, you. So this week's weekly focus is for every day this week to compliment a stranger. Come up with something genuine to say. Focus on achievements more than just physical traits. I mean, yes, it's always nice to hear, "You're so pretty," and "I love your shoes." But the best compliments are those that point out someone's hard work, point out someone's achievements and personal qualities. Tell the custodian, who may rarely hear it, that you appreciate their hard work. Tell the cashier at the store at the checkout how you love their positive attitude. Brighten up someone's day who may not be expecting it, but could maybe need it more than we know. Let's be the change, friends. Let's understand that even the most annoying, mean person that you know is going through something that we know nothing about. In fact, those people are probably the ones that need our kindness the most. When you're having a bad day, this right here could be a strategic tactic in turning your day around. Every day, at least once per day, compliment a stranger and just have an awareness of how your life starts to change. This week's physical activity tip. Are you struggling with sleep at night? You might want to invest in some blue light blocking glasses to wear when the sun goes down. We did an entire masterclass episode on why sleep is so important and ways to hack your home to get better sleep. So if you missed it, I'm going to include a link of that episode in the description of this minisode. However, just to recap from that episode, blue light interrupts our normal circadian rhythms, confusing the brain and the body to think that it's still daylight. I mean, most of our digital devices and screens that emit this blue light, they come in different kind of forms. But the blue light blocking glasses, they help take that blue light from getting into our retina and helps us wind down a little bit at night. So the blue light blocking glasses that I wear are from this company called True Dark, TRUEDARK. If you use the discount code DAVE, DAVE at checkout, I believe you get something like 10 or 15% off. Another company that I heard does amazing things with these blue light blocking glasses is called Blue Blocks. Blue Blocks is spelled a little bit weird. It's BLUBLOX. And if you go to blublox.com/Drew, DHRU, and use the discount code Drew, DHRU, you can get 20% off your order. These are not my affiliations, of course. They're just some of the fitness professionals that I follow. So I figure, hey, why can't we just benefit from their discount codes? Another sweet hack for your phones and your laptops are to adjust your screen settings to night shift. There are different apps and stuff that can do this, but the iPhone has a setting right on its settings that can take away the majority of your blue light, and you can set it to do that at a certain time of day. I set mine for sunset. So go into your iPhone settings, go to display and brightness, and then select the night shift and select what time works best for you. iPhone settings, display and brightness, and then select night shift. I know that the Android has something like that. I just don't have an Android, so I'm not quite sure how to do it, but I'm sure you can YouTube it. Also, if you go to YouTube, you can find a ton of different videos on hacks like this for protecting you from blue light at night. Search on YouTube, how to protect the eyes from blue light, 5 tips, and you'll find some really cool tips on how to help you get better sleep via regulating the amount of blue light that you get later on in the day and, of course, at night. I'll include the link to that YouTube video in the description of this minisode if you just want to scroll down and select it rather than searching it. Moving on to this week's nutrition tip. This one might be old news to you if you've known me for a while, but if you're looking for a healthy and delicious snack, grab the superfood granola from eatdirtfood.com. It contains organic disease-fighting herbs, spices, and superfoods. It was inspired for the purpose of using foods to help people combat cancer. It's a local San Diego business run by people with giant hearts and beautiful intentions. Check out eatdirtfood.com and use the discount code DIRTYDAMIEN for 10% off your entire order. DIRTYDAMIEN for 10% off your entire order. Also, Dirt Food is now on Amazon. If you purchase from Amazon, it would really help my friends Nika and Anthony, who are the company founders, if you left a review on the Amazon reviews, letting them know how amazing their product is. They have the granola, of course. They have dirt balls for snacks, spices for coffee and other cooking recipes. And they even have a line of products for your sweet puppy dogs to help your puppy keep healthy and strong. Check them out and let me know what you think. And lastly, this week's recommendation is to check out a book written by Dr. Stephen Gundry. He's written numerous books, but the one that I'm referring to this week is called The Plant Paradox. The Plant Paradox illuminates the dangers lurking in your salad bowl, and it shows you how to eat whole foods in a whole new way. I found this to be a very interesting book. I listened to it on audiobook, and I would just be very excited to hear your feedback once you've finished it or if you've already read it. Let me know. And that's it, my friends, for this week's Growth Minisode. Each week, we're going to focus on something new and dial in a different aspect of physical activity and nutrition. Share with your friends and family and hold each other accountable. Post on your social media stories with ideas to help people with the weekly focus of complimenting a stranger. Post a video of you hacking your environment for less blue light at night, or of you crushing some delicious dirt food granola. And make sure you tag me and share your journey. Let me know if you have any suggestions or tips that will help this Livin the Dream team that I can discuss on future episodes. I'm going to be here with you, working on making us stronger, happier, and healthier humans. Until next time, friends, keep living the dream.